All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, we are live. So let me just pull up my video. Somebody, well, I'll be able to that. So, mm-hmm. Um, mm-hmm. So, mm-hmm. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How are you? See, we've got one person in here. I want to go live, talk about my song Dune Buggy. Let's get some music. Here, here, oh, hello. My song Dune Buggy today that I want to talk about is a song that I wrote, and the music is from Baby Pink by Camila Cabello, if you know it. Hello, I see we've got one person in here. Welcome, how are you? Two people, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. And again, welcome to Claudia Audio, where we're going to discuss the music and lyrics. I'm Claudia, and I've I've written some songs I'll be sharing. Claudia Audio is my blog, and I just look forward to having this as a space where people can share music and share lyrics that inspire them, and we can have like a community where we can all do that. So, hello, hello, and welcome. Sorry if you hear that. That's our dog in the background. Her name is Yumi. She's very animated, so she is currently barking. But yes, hello, hello, everyone. So if you're new here and just joining, welcome to Claudia Audio, a space I wanted to make just to talk about lyrics and music because I've always loved music so much, and recently I've started trying my hand at writing lyrics, and it's really I'm really like finding my voice. I feel like in these writing these lyrics. So yeah, it's just I feel like it's an awesome outlet for processing anything that's happened in the past that may not be as easy to speak into words. I prefer That's why I have a melody with a message. That's what we're all about here at Claudia. So yes. So welcome everyone, and yeah. Sorry. Oh, Brian. Hi. Hello. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm sorry I can't see along and presumably I'll try to come back. Okay. No worries, but thank you for being here. This is my first time going live on this channel, so thank you for bearing with me, everyone. there's gonna be some bumps and kinks that we'll get through, but yeah, we'll get through it all together. It'll be good. So yeah, so I'm assuming that you're here because you like music and lyrics. Well, you've come to the right place because I love talking about lyrics and what they mean, and yeah, because that's the awesome thing. Like music can always mean something different to everyone. So speaking on that, I'll speak of that. I actually have a song. Oh, hold on, let me pull up these lyrics. Guys, 1 second. Um, but I actually was thinking about what's a song where the interpretation of the public is not always the interpretation of the songwriter. Um, and it's funny, I was just watching an interview because my dad and I talk about this all the time. Um, who here knows the song "Every Breath You Take" by the Police? Oh, hi, Manny. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Thank you for being one of my two viewers. We've had three strong viewers. Four. Well, again, this is my first live, so ah, Dan, Dan Klein, how are you? Hello, great tune. I agree. My dad and I talk about it all the time. It's a great tune. Um, Splendid. But we were talking about how the lyrics to it are not what people assume. People love that song, and the interview he was really talking about how it's like it's up for interpretation. Like, love how people make it their own, and that's the awesome thing about music. But like for example, this song, it's funny how like people use it like for the wedding song or think it's a really romantic song. You know, the song "Every Breath You Take, Every Move You make, every smile you break, every single day I'll be watching you." So that song, it's really almost kind of eerie and creepy. Um, like he said, he wrote it going through kind of a hard time. Like he wrote it when after he had gone through a divorce, and yeah, it's kind of like obsessive and stalkerish in a way, and so yeah, that's the interesting about music because people have taken it and been like, "Oh, I love this song." So let me read the lyrics. So it's every breath you take, every move you make, every bound you break, every step is wait, every breath you take, every move you make, every bound you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. So you definitely can hear like you vibes from the that show You, Joe Goldberg, that stalker. Every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see you belong to me? How my poor heart aches with every step you take. So, yeah, it's really wanting this person, wanting to spy on this person. Since you've gone, I've been lost without trace. Again, not only see your face. So obviously, this person is hurting. Um, but it's also, yeah, a creepy song. I look around with you, I can't believe I feel so cold and I long for you and breathe. I keep running, baby, baby, please. So sweet, he is being, he is yearning. But again, every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Oh, oh wow. Every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, they're like, I know you, and you're not gonna get out of my sight. So, yeah, total stalker. Yeah, it's people, yeah, have taken it in the direction where it's like, ah, beautiful. But yeah, but the intended version is a little creepy. But isn't that so like funny how like a song can get like twisted like that and like people love it. Like it's such a beloved song and it was not meant for that. So just interesting how that happens. But Dan, Maddie, Ryan, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Claudio Audio. Claudio. Do you guys, what's your favorite song currently? Have you guys ever written a song? Or do you have any favorite lyrics? I wrote the song Dune Buggy, which I added is that what they're called on YouTube? I added the video, so if you haven't seen it, you can go watch it. So I added that, and it's sorry, it's a song that it really means a lot to me. It's very personal, and I wrote it with the intention of, yeah, being able to express more emotionally about a significant event in my life. And it's not so much even about the event itself. I use Dune Buggy as a tool because I love how like songs can do that where they can like I'm like this. I'm talking about a dune buggy at the end of the day, but how I'm how I'm talking about it. The context can describe so much more. Like I love that versus just saying what you have to say. Like in storytelling, I guess, you know? I like to use like metaphors and not just be so like straightforward. Like there's a time and a place for that, of course. But I'm really finding my voice with songwriting and finding like it's really nice to think of other ways. Like, okay, because for example, for me, it revolves around like my personal story and um that happened for me when I was 10. I had a spontaneous brain bleed in my cerebellum when I was 10, and there's obviously a lot to that. And so it's like it's kind of freeing. It felt very freeing for me to write this because instead of just like saying here's what happened, it's like it's a cool like roundabout way for me to make it not even about what happened, but it has still the context of that, you know? But it's about talking about something I loved and I still do. Um, my riding my dune buggy, driving my dune buggy. Oh, and I read Dune buggy nicely done. Thank you. It's a beautiful song. Wow, thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Dan. Dan Klein, Mad. Wow, thank you guys. Um, so yeah, I can just go through some lyrics right here. And actually, it's very cool because songwriting is something I'm really passionate about and starting to get into. So I have this free session with this songwriter, and I may like keep exploring that, but he gave me like some tips I can use. So that'll be that'll be awesome. But let me go through the lyrics. I've always had a need for speed, so much so it rushes me. I feel the freedom in the breeze when I ride in my dune buggy. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to just pop in. Um, his feedback, if I'm remembering, was to take out just not make it as wordy, maybe take out so much so and just like it rushes me. And I love that because what if I had like I've always had a need for speed. It rushes me. Like even like in the background, like it rushes me. Yeah, I just thought that was so cool. And then and then the other thing he said was instead of I feel the freedom and the breeze, maybe what if I did I feel the freedom in the breeze, which I love that too because that's more making it about the breeze, like freedom and the breeze. Like obviously, I feel the breeze from running my dune buggy, but I love how he said like I can make it so much more it can like hit harder, which that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the things that hit with this, you know? I feel the freedom in the breeze when I ride in my dune buggy. Green grass and blue skies above. Yeah, and so let me just read the whole thing. Green grass and blue skies above. I didn't know this was love. With just one speed in my blood, I floored it and I grew up. He was saying and a suggestion like I don't have to do this, but he was saying, "Oh, what if you just said green grass and blue skies?" And I'm like, "Oh, interesting," because it's kind of implied like everyone knows the sky is above. So green grass and blue skies. And then I thought of love I didn't recognize. Maybe. I don't know. What do we feel about that? Green grass and blue skies. Love I didn't recognize. But then I love the next two lines so much and they rhyme with the I didn't know this was love, so that's why I have that. Um, I didn't recognize. With just one beat in my blood, I Florida and I grew up. Like I love that. Um, Florida and I grew up. But maybe that part could use some more explaining. Maybe that could be like another verse. But again, I wasn't writing this song to like the beat and melody of this already existing song, which is a great beat. It's so good. It's Baby Pink by Camila Cabello. If you haven't heard me say that, very good song. go check it out. But yeah, so if I want love acting recognized, just wants to be in my blood. I'd have to play with that, and I know I floored it, and then I grew up. I love that. I think it's good, so I may stick with that. And then took the turns like a pro. No yellow light to tell me slow down. I love that because what I had was took the turns like a pro. No, no red light to wait. Hold on. Wait. What did I have? I had something where my brother was like, "Hold on, that doesn't make sense." I had I had like no red light to tell me go, and I meant it as like kind of an opposite thing, like an like opposite, like red light, opposite you stop, and green light you go, which is not, so it's not green. But then I was like, wait, yeah, okay, no, like no red light to tell me go. I like the no yellow light to tell me slow down, slow down. I like that. I'll get da, da. And also, when it's going like slow down, it's kind of like dropping down, and then no, like slow down, you know? Just saw that right now, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I like that. And then I hand on the wheel, eyes up ahead, my cheeks did a rosy red. Um, yeah, I like just trying to be as descriptive as possible, and anyone who knows me knows that I've always had like a natural like flush to my face. I mean, you can see right now, like it's just yeah. There's I've always had like yeah rosy red cheeks. And hands on the wheel as a pet. I'm a responsible driver. So yeah, actually in the song Dune Buggy by Camila, like I was listening to an interview with her and it was really inspiring because just all the things she said were like giving away like after the like after it's gym and go get calamari, having the taxi, head to the party, getting the taxi, head to the party, head to the party. So like the Tesla, which but that is like a status symbol, and then the party being like party girl, and that was her whole like thing during that time period, like era when and so it worked for her and for that. So yeah. Looking back, I hadn't made happy but I'm feeling play how I wish I could drop forever. And that's more, more personal. I think later on I talk about the soccer games I never played, which is it's really sad to say, but again, this is a sad song. Like it's not happy. I don't maybe I wouldn't say sad, it's a dark song. Like I guess that's why I'm into writing dark songs, because it's like, yeah, there's happiness there, of course, but there's so much sadness and all this, and maybe the sadness outweighs some of the happiness. I'm not taking away from it, but I feel like happiness or sadness is heavier when it's paired with happiness. Like in the song, the heavy parts are gonna stand out. So it kind of gets that vibe. Reminiscing on the days. See, we're like reminiscing. Uh, time was more than just space. Oh yeah, and he was talking about maybe just saying reminiscing on the days. It was more than just a phase, and I feel like that probably makes more sense. Like time was more than just phase. Um, yeah, doesn't yeah. I mean, it's not really a staying like, but I mean, we'll see. Test one for me. I jump in my ride, open up my mind, take up at my Dune Buggy, and then I really love this verse. How can something feel so far, like it was mine from afar? Permanent moments of discard out of my mind and my heart. I feel like the line about like it was mine from afar, like I just feel like that is so relatable. Like even for me currently, it's just like I feel like we all have moments where we're not fully in it, like in as much as we should. It's like feeling like this zoomed out, like it's like life's happening, but like you're watching it, but you're living it at the same time. So it's like kind of like that feeling. If you guys agree, hopefully that comes across. But I love that. Like it was mine from afar. Like it's like it should be mine, but I'm feeling all this distance, you know? Um, permanent moments left a scar. And like why I'm the distance is like the memories and they are memories that are gonna live with me, forever because they're not just something I forget about. They're out of my mind and my heart. Yeah, like I'm not even like it's like those memories where it's about you're not even like necessarily actively trying to remember it, but it's there. Like, those are maybe even like bigger and like mean more because like you're not trying like, oh, remember this? Like, no, they're on your heart. They're not just in your mind, you know? Um, Funny face tattoo and camera changed lens. I took notes but lost my pen, counted years and got to 10. This one I am really proud of because obviously it really worked with the context of the song, but also there's like fin- uh, finality in this. Like counted years and got to 10. Like 10 is like your parents saying like, "Oh, don't make me get to 10," because like that's like once you get to 10, like it's done. Like your ass is grass, you know. So yeah. For those who really know your story, very is powerful. Well, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think that stanza hits a lot, and it's just like it's just kind of like it's just kind of like the like funny face has one camera had to change its own. I don't know. I think of like when you're young and like at whether a birthday party or like after a soccer game, like, oh, all right, group picture. Now we're gonna do a funny face. That awkward funny face with like, oh my god, like what do I do? But that's I feel like a sign of youth. I don't know. I'm using it as one in this song. Um, so yeah, again, like talking about finality, and then next one is like sad. Cut Me Like a Blaze, games I never played, How We Should Drive Forever. Um, I mean, like, I always think about there's a song, maybe some people in the chat are gonna be like, oh no, just stick to the original. So I'm bracing myself for that. But the song Every Rose Has Its Thorn, but not the original by like who is that by Guns N' Roses or I don't even know. No, probably Aerosmith, something. I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments. I'm not sure. But Miley Cyrus, that's who you need to look up. Her version is so good. And just like when it goes like, I just see you cut me like a knife, and that's kind of like what I thought of with that. Like it all cut me like a blade, but also the grass, because like even like call back to the grass, like green grass, blue skies above. Um, where I grew up, we had a lot of yard, and so there was just a lot of grass. And my dad, don't know where he is right now, or do I? He loves to cut the grass, loves to mow the lawn, and so shout out to him, honestly, with the cut me like a blade lines. That really is. Shout out to him and the blade of the grass. No, but yeah, but that's kind of what I thought of writing that, you know. Um, and then it just goes back into sorry, reminiscing on those days. It was more than just space that I changed it there. Says with my heart for me, I jump in my ride, open up my mind, take off in my Dune Buggy. And then looking back on those days, emotions all out of place, feeling like I lost a part of me. I jump back in time, like I'd jump in my ride and take off in my Dune Buggy. So that one is really like really about like the reminiscent, like looking back and like I love when emotions out of place. Like I was like, oh, that really that resonates with me, you know, like how to just creative ways to say you're feeling sad, and that's what I love about songwriting. It's like other ways to say your story, to say what you're wanting to say, like without being like, this is what happened. It's like, instead of just being like, I was sad, emotions all out of place. Like, I love that, you know? Um, so, yeah. Yes. Anyone have any questions on that? Or better yet, do you want to hear me sing it? Uh, guys, I'm not a singer, but when I met with um the like the when I met with the person about songwriting, he suggested, he was like, oh, maybe you should take some vocal lessons. And I was like, wow, okay. I I like that's like my dream. Like, I love singing so much, but I know, like, I know my limitations, I guess. Like, just was not blessed with the ability to sing. That's okay. Um, no one in my family was, and it's alright, to each their own. But when he said that, I was like, oh, look at me singing a song. But yeah, do you guys have a favorite line? Or do you guys have a song that, I don't know, brings you back to your childhood? Oh, hi, Elena. Love that you were so open about creating creative process. So to gift to others. Oh, thank you so much, Elena. Thank you. Well, thank you for being in here. And yeah, thank you for, again, just hearing what I have to say about, yeah, this song I wrote. And like I said, like, I'm just starting out. I'm just beginning. I'm honestly a fan. And that's what I've learned. It's like if you are a fan and just passionate about something, do it. Like more power to you. Like so I love like cuz my family and we have been working on a book for a long time. And there's been some things that have gotten in the way. Just a lot going on personally, medically, which that's that again. I started Claudia Audio for almost for an escape from that because life sometimes is so heavy with medical stuff or just there's just a lot of tough, tough stuff in the world. And I just wanted to get get it out, like write some lyrics. And for this, I want this to like be a space on YouTube where we can all just share different lyrics and songs. So Elena or anyone, if you have like a song that means a lot to you, I would love to hear. Like if you want to share, like obviously no pressure. Thank you so much for being here and just like yeah, being a part of the team as we just I keep sharing my blog. If you um if you don't know, I have a blog. My name is Claudia. It's linked. I'm just like starting to get my YouTube channel up. I think I think I linked my Instagram or TikTok. If not, I'm sure if you search Claudia Audio, yeah, obviously, who else is? I'm going to assume I'm the only one with that name, but I don't know for sure. I shouldn't assume. It's never good to assume. But so if you search Claudia Audio, I should come up on Instagram. Um, I also I know. If my I don't know if I have a link. I have to sell on my YouTube, but I'm on TikTok as well under Claudia Leo00 underscore. And that oh my gosh, it's a long story about that. Started someone was telling me that I should start TikTok and I started in 2019, the end of it, and then in like 4 months, I gained most of my followers, and I have then the pandemic hit, and I've just plateaued ever since. So if you want to follow me there, that'd be awesome. I've been a little, it's been, I've been a little uninspired again, we've gone through so much these past couple of years where I'm not gonna lie, my TikTok has fallen off a bit. It hasn't been top priority. But what a great spot to have 50,000 plus followers on there. Obviously there's algorithm things, but on there where I really need to get back on there. And so yeah, I'm gonna get back on there, and so if you want to follow me there, would love that. But I love you being here too. So thank you. But yeah, yeah. So so yeah, that's my song. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go stanza by stanza. I'm telling you to be to my reach with me. Um. Well, wait a sec. No, no, we're good. We already did that. But yeah. So does anyone, I don't know, have any questions, or if like a line that's sticking out to you, or what about your Friday night plans? Anyone have any fun plans? You know what I was thinking? It's obviously a joke, but I was thinking, you know, Friday night plans, that's they're a little outdated, you know what I'm saying? It's like historically, but now it's like, oh, I'm gonna pop online and watch your stream, you know? That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pop online, watch Plotty Audio. You know what I'm saying? Will you be announcing the next song you'll be breaking down for your next show? Oh, yeah. Maybe I should do that. Do you want chat? Should I do that? If you want, the if all three viewers that are in here want that, say, I want that. So I have to say, and maybe I will. Maybe I will. Chat. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. We're getting somewhere. See, two people. Are we gonna get a third? Are we going to get a third? Dun, dun. So I wanted to ask you guys, because I obviously have songs that I have written and want to show those. My dog says yes. Okay, wow, perfect, Elena. All right, I guess that counts. We're pro dog here in this chat. So shout out to Elena's dog. We got three yeses. Three it is. Yay. So before I announce our next song, I was going to ask, um, I was going to ask, like, what should kind of my format be? Because of course I have songs I will release, and then I think you guys like where I kind of release a song and then on my TikTok, or not TikTok, on Substack, I talk about it a bit. And then I think lives are great. This was my first one, and hey, I'm not complaining. Three people for a first live? I mean, that's pretty good. I know how the live game works. And so, um, yeah, I just need to get on it with them. Maybe I'll do some reactions. Maybe I'll do whatever to like get some traction going back on my YouTube. And then I like this a lot. So spread the word far and wide. That's what I like to hear. Let's do it. Um, yeah. Do you guys prefer YouTube Live? I think these work really well because I like YouTube Live. So well, now I will announce, drum roll, the next song, and this next one, like I love this one because of the beat and stuff. Like I think it's great. Um, the next one is I wrote about a very pivotal medical situation in my life. And if you thought this one was dark, okay, you're in for something. This next one is called Shadow Swells, and I love it. Like I love the music. It's one sec. The music is from a song that I love. Can you guess the artist? The artist, she's a very popular artist, and she's like R&B ish, but the album, the song I wrote, like to the music I had the music and wrote for, was from an album where it's almost like the genre is alternative, like pop. And the guesses? How about this? Yeah, let me think. What's She's a fan of the planet Saturn. Anyone? Anyone know? A fan of the planet Saturn. Cher. No. Is Cher a fan of Saturn? Why do you know that? So is that like public knowledge, or are you just a huge Cher fan? Because if you're awesome, she's from Saturn. So I take it maybe you're not the biggest Cher fan, but I can't lie. I don't know a lot about Cher. It's just all I know is the song. Oh, Ariana Grande, love her. I've actually written to a song by her, but no. This artist, she headlined the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. Drum roll, please. This artist is SZA. Yay, SZA. Little Mix. Little Mix. Oh, Little Mix is great. Hey, a girl pair day. Oh, Beyonce. Ah, no, that good guess. No, um, but the song that I ran into is Ghost in the Machine, and the music. If you haven't heard it, oh, it's so good. Yeah, you should go check it out if you haven't heard that. Um, very dark sounding music. It's a very dark song. It's called Shadow Swells. Um, yeah, you know what? I didn't know this part of me. I didn't know Like, God, I'm writing some dark music. But you know what? It feels good. So I'm not fighting it. I'm just going with it. And you can't be light without some darkness. You can't be darkness without some blackness. And, it's gotta go together, you know? So I am not complaining. Cathartic writing, exactly. It's cathartic. It's, you know what? For too long, it stayed in my head. And it's 2025. We're not doing that anymore. Cleansing. Yep, we're moving it through. We are getting that out. We're saying, I've got these lyrics, these things, it's coming out. Um, so maybe I hadn't known the lyrics this whole time for that one specifically, but I've written other lyrics in my head a lot, and maybe you should start writing. Yeah, it's so cathartic. And my therapist loves that I'm writing, and I've read her songs, and yeah, it's great. So yeah, so yes, that one's called Shadow Swells. So I'll have to start working on that, getting it on my blog, getting it all up, and maybe I'll even record a little thing like I did for Dune Buggy. If you all haven't heard Dune Buggy yet, I posted something on here. There's a reel. So when can we expect a video feature? Um, that's so funny, Rex. I actually love Vito. Um, are you referring to Vito, the singer who was on The Voice? It's Vito, baby. Love from like who does covers. He has songs now that have gone viral. Um, sorry, Johnny, sound good. Um, but yeah, I love Vito. He does this cover. Do you guys know the song "I Don't Mind" by Usher? Uh, Vito does a great cover. I don't mind if you dance on about to make you a home. And that line specifically on TikTok. So, because of what happened when I was 10, I have cerebral ataxia, which, if you don't know what that is, I'm basically wobbly. So, on TikTok, I have a pole I hold on to and dance, but of course, it's become a joke where I dance on a pole, which, of course, is ridiculous, but it's kind of funny. Um, when can we expect a veto feature? So yeah, I'm gonna get on that spam veto. Say hey veto. There's this great channel, this blog you gotta check out, Claudia Audio. Um, yeah, I just tag him and all my stuff. We'll get vetoes. Yeah, we'll do a feature. Boom. Or we'll do a song together and boom. Um, yeah, Vito, love him. So yes. So are there any content creators that inspire you to do what you do? That is such a good question. That's such a good question. As far as content creators, I have been watching like almost every day. His name is Liston. He's a singer. And he's amazing at piano. Um, from Florida, and he is out in LA, and he does like shows, and his lives it's just like it's a great community, and we're such like a family there. And so and the energy is so great. I love it. So that honestly has really inspired me to really just like start my own thing, you know? And because there's some days where it's like, oh, it's maybe not, maybe all the people aren't here. That doesn't really matter as long as you're like, he is so passionate about that. And heck, I'm so passionate about music. I was like, I wrote these songs in the last year. I've just been inspired because actually watching, I love Victoria Monet, and watching her Grammy speech when she won Best New Artist, so good, so inspiring, and yeah, that really inspired me to write. hmm So yeah, and she her wordplay, yeah, has inspired me so much because her songs, like, oh, it's so clever and like I've always loved her music, but then I thought to myself like, oh well, yeah, her music, I love that, but like, I don't have the voice. Like I can't be a singer. And then like I love how she's written for other artists, and that's really inspired me. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not just like go for it? Like just start writing stuff. Like right now, I'm in therapy, and it kind of all goes full circle, it kind of all is like hand in hand. Like, it's so cathartic to write this stuff, and especially when I was talking about me and my family and how we want to write this book that centers around my story and what happened. Um, yeah, and it's like I feel like I'm I'm finally getting a healthy outlet where I can tell it's not like oh uh, Claudia tells her side of the story. No, it's not like that. It's just a different perspective, because maybe it's more zoomed in because I lived it. So like instead of just hearing about what happened, which there's time and place for that maybe in the book, this can be like this this is like how I interpret it. Like this is how I am feeling it. And that I really relate to that aspect. Yeah, like this whole song, like, cause there's a lot of sadness that I felt, which is it's so hard to express it, like in just a oh, this is what happened. So I've kind of felt like restricted in a way of not being able to fully express myself. Um, and maybe that's not even the place I want to do it, but yeah, it's really cool. I'm really liking this creative process. So yeah. So again, I just appreciate you all for being here. Thank you. Up to 5 viewers. That's awesome. Love this. Um yeah, because like this this moment is about reminiscing, but it's also about like the turns like pro, like being a little cocky with it. Like, yeah, I'm driving, like, even though I'm driving my Dune Buggy and I'm, you better watch out. Like, I'm the one. Like, I am the driver. Like, and that, I guess, that is what the emotions, like, it's sad. Like, of course, like, I'm very, like, what happened, like, there's sadness, but there's also, like, looking back and be like, oh, that was nice. Like, that's happy, and I'll keep that as a happy memory. Like, I'm not gonna let that be spoiled by other sad things. And that's what I'm proud of in this song. You know? How it hopefully has a life of its own. Like, it's not like overridden by sadness. But there is sadness. Like, feeling played and soccer games I never played. Like, that's sad. But this memory, it's complex, and we're complex beings, right? Right, chat? We are complex beings, and it's complex what I've been through and what happened, and yeah. So yeah, this it feels very healthy. But yeah, so long story short, in conclusion, next song, Shadow Swells. Get ready for it. And that song literally is about, so what I had was called ITP, and well, I still like have it. It doesn't really go away. It's like autoimmune issues without getting too much into it. Um, but so we didn't know it at the time, and we're still really not sure, and doctors like really aren't sure, which sucks. Not gonna lie, it's a awful feeling to know like doctors like they have literally done every single test and nothing checks out to, oh, you have this. Here's a way to manage it for you. Great, that'd be great. Ever gotten that? No. So, there's been a lot of ambiguity in my life. There is a lot of ambiguity in my life, and there will be a lot of ambiguity in my life. I just see that's and what you know. What, I've learned to embrace it. But yeah, Shadow Swells is about the initial stages of that, and like getting diagnosed with ITP, and I had that for 8 days before I had a brain bleed, which isn't a lot. So yeah, um, so it felt like a whirlwind. Um, if you don't know what ITP is it's an autoimmune thing, and when the platelets in your blood help your blood clot and like prevent bruising, and when I, I at the time you thought it was a virus. I do get we thought whatever, like a virus got in there, which is somewhat true, and it just really your platelet count really goes down. Like your body starts destroying platelets, like the platelets you're making. And so anyway, long story short, so with that I bruised everywhere. And in that song I talk about there's a line where I say all I see is bruised, which I love that line because that is true. All I saw were bruises. But I like all I see is bruised. So like all I hear is static. All I see is bruised. Like that's one of the lines in there. And yeah, because I have bruises all over me, head to toe, covered in bruises. It's not funny, but like, yeah, I'm trying to, you gotta cope with life somehow, and so yeah. Um, but how what's helped me tremendously is writing that song, Shadow Swells. So that will be the next song. And I think we should go live. What if we did, chat, would you want to go live like another day? What days work best? I'm gonna let it up to you. You guys are the ones here. Love that. Shout out to y'all. Real ones. Day ones. We got Elena, we got Maddie, we got Dan, we got a grilled pear day. Shout out. Thank you, Owen, earlier. Who's here? Brian. Brian was here earlier. Thank you so much for being here. Um, so yeah, otherwise I can just keep going live on Friday afternoons. But I know that some people can be busy. Is there a day that you guys would want? Like, let's see, would you want a middle of the week stream like Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday? I feel like maybe a little. I could go Monday. Yeah, what day? What day? Weekend stream? That'd be crazy. A weekend stream? What? Well, let me think about this. Yeah, if my blog goes out Tuesday, mm, I could stream Tuesday. Um, hmm. Should I do that? Like, have my blog go out Tuesday and then stream Tuesday night? Or should it be a thing where blog goes out Tuesday and I stream Friday night or Thursday night? Anyone have any suggestions? If not, I'll decide. But just thought, ask you awesome people being here, real ones. Um, no. Okay, so let me think about uh the ones go live Tuesday. I I kinda like I know weeks get busy for people, and that's okay. I I kind of like, okay, let's stick with this for next week. Here we go, chat. Sorry about that. I kind of like going live Thursday. How we feeling about that? Around the same time on Thursday. Let's do that. Try it out. See how it works, and we'll go from there. But yeah, again, if you haven't, I would love it if you would follow me TikTok. Um, I'm on Instagram. You please, absolutely, please subscribe to my YouTube. That would be number one. Means so much to me. Subscribe to my blog. Thank you all for being here so much. Thank you. All right. Well, I think I will end the stream now. Thank you all for being here. I will see you on Tuesday, my blog on Tuesday, then another stream on Thursday. Get ready for it. Okay, bye. Bye.